Hi everyone, this is a collective tarot reading for the full moon in Cancer, which will be taking place on Boxing Day, and it is aimed for light workers, so if you want more peace, love, health, and wealth in the world, you are who I am reading for. I'm going to do a 7-card horseshoe spread. I'm eager to test this overhead setup that I have. Unfortunately, this mat can't accommodate a normal sized deck, but whenever I'm doing a horseshoe with one of my smaller decks, you'll probably see this setup again. But anyway, this is a full moon in Cancer, so of course we have the 3 moon decks here. You can pick which 1, 2, or 3 resonate with you the most while I do the tarot reading proper. So let's cut the deck and see what we have. So in the past we have, what is this? The Knight of Coins reversed, okay. The present is Temperance reversed, okay. Known factors is the Magician, awesome. We collectively are represented by the 7 of Swords, love it. Unknown factors, we have, what is this, the 9 of Wands? Advice, we have the 7 of Wands reversed, okay. And potential outcomes, we have the 7 of Coins reversed with the Page of Coins reversed at the bottom of the deck. So, I'm going to get these cards nice and snug. They do look pretty good at a glance. But anyway, I'm going to stare at these cards and see what the message is. I'll see you right now. Before I go with the reading as a whole, for the longtime viewers of these lunation readings, I just want to warn you of something right away. These 2 cards right here is the Disneyland meme. I'm sorry to sound like a broken record, but that's what this is. I'm warning you in advance. For those of you who have no idea what I just said, we will get to it. So the funny thing about this reading is it plays off of themes that have been coming up over and over and over and over again during the holiday season, especially the Temperance card. For people who have been watching my channel in the last couple weeks, there's a higher than random chance that the Temperance card showed up in one of your readings. And you might even have known this, you know. But regardless of anything, it's important to consider the timing of this lunation. This is, you know, right before closing out the year and starting the new one. And this is a reminder to use this time to reflect and recharge and review. It's funny too because I'm not sure when exactly the new moon in Capricorn will be, but I would wager that Mercury will have station direct by the time that it happens. So if you combine, like, we're having a holiday season Mercury retrograde, and that is a time of, you know, review, reflection, and all that shit. Like, it might not look like I'm reading these cards, but I've been talking about these cards this whole time. I've actually been looking ahead of me, but because the message is so clear. So let's break it down here. I think that in the Knight of Coins reversed in the past, leading into the Temperance, I think that this is a nod to having taken initial steps, having even pounced on, having even potentially scored some successes, potentially minor or not so minor, alluding to the 7 of Swords here as us collectively. I really love this card and I can't wait to get to this rant, but continuing here. So this is, you know, initial successes leading right into the holiday season. I don't know, obviously by next year, I might not even remember how often Temperance came up this year, but regardless, in the context of this space weather for this year, December of 2023, this is definitely the holiday snafus, the holiday season interfering with our plans, but kind of really, because it's something that happens every year. For some of us, it might be painful and all that shit. But these 3 cards here, you know, it's funny because I believe that the successes and steps that we've taken to get to this point is kind of what's allowing us to prove to ourselves how powerful we are and how capable we are of you know, bringing about the world that we want to bring about. And again, despite I keep thinking of, you know, guerrilla tactics when given the opposition that we might face as we do this one great work. The idea is the how sneaky and crafty we have to be, in this position. But given the time of year and all the factors that are, some that are within our control, others out of our control, it's easy to lose sight of how powerful we are. Like we have the successes, but it's almost as if we're giving unfair expectations of ourselves, nodding to the Seven of Wands reverse here. Longtime viewers of this channel know I will not say anything different about this card once we get to it. But I have the feeling that this is what is leading to us kind of knowing how strong we are and yet not really knowing how strong we are. It's kind of that mix here. Now, might as well cut to the chase here with this Seven of Wands reversed here. This is an invitation to not get defensive, to not, and sometimes when we're feeling defensive, we lash out on ourselves. So that is something to keep in mind also as we navigate these next couple weeks. Bringing in the new year, it's time to, most of the people that you're collaborating with are on vacation anyway. So nothing that you did to get to this point. I doubt that you watching this are a Randian hero who did everything on their own, So cut yourself some slack and don't, have unfair expectations of yourself given the time of year that we're in. And now coming to this Seven of Coins reverse. So the Seven of Coins is a card of, reaping what you sow, of evaluating the work that you've done up until this point and all that stuff. And when it comes in reverse, I often, there are many ways to read the Seven of Coins upright or reverse, but the way it's fitting into this reading is a vibe of, the seeds have been planted. We just need to fertilize and water the soil. And a metaphor that I use all the time in these readings, hence the warning that I gave at the top for longtime viewers, is one of a road trip to Disneyland. And, with all the complications and trials and sometimes, extensions to the schedule and all that stuff, every now and then it starts, the doubt of, are we even going to get to Disneyland at all, starts creeping in. And especially given the overall vibe of this reading. And I love this Page of Coins reversed at the bottom of the deck here. It's a nod to not lose faith that we'll get there. It's through fertilizing and watering the soil that we allow these seeds to grow. We've proven it to ourselves so far. We can give ourselves this time to take our foot off the gas. And if you want to expend your energy on the things that you're trying to do, use it to plan and review. That's what I do at the end of most years. Actually, every year for the last couple of years. Anyway, I think, the Page of Coins reversed is just an indication of the ability to manifest our highest potential in the world, which is why I haven't said that much about it. And obviously it's reversed at the bottom of the deck, so it's binding the entire reading together. It's the underlying energy, but it's also not flowing correctly, which is a nod also to give yourself some time to rest so that you can give yourself the space to not get defensive and tap into the strength and power that you're capable of tapping into. So yeah, that was a mic drop. I think I'm going to move right over to the Oracle cards. So if you chose this card, your card is, this is a full water moon. This is fulfillment. Let me just do that. There's a lot of info on these cards, so let me stare at it for a moment. I'm not going to lie, friends. I felt a little dumb for not immediately noticing that, this is a full moon in Cancer reading. Cancer is a water sign. And I got really distracted by the timing of that. So here's the thing. Given obviously this is an invitation to, one of the ways that I'm reading this card and fitting it into this reading is an invitation to take care of yourself during this time. And given the fact that this is like the full moon, the full flowering in the cycle of, of the lunation cycle here. On one hand, I'm tempted to say that this is your time, but given the vibe of this reading, one way that this might apply to you is your time will come. So try to keep that in mind and take care of yourself for the holiday season. If you chose the Moonology, your card is, what is this? New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Wow. Well, there's so many ways to interpret this given the time of year and all that stuff. I think that I've spoken about the holiday season enough. What I will say for you is something... oh, I'm reminded of, I think it was a Zig Ziglar line of you can get whatever you want as long as you help enough other people get what they want, you know? Actually, I could have put this here this whole time. Anyway, take a lens of contribution and how you can be of service to others. This is a pretty clear invitation, and maybe it's through that you can give yourself the space to tap into the message of the tarot reading that just came. Yeah, if you chose this card, your card is Full Moon in Taurus, Detoxify. Well, this one is pretty blatant. Take care of yourself, recharge, rest. It's time to pamper yourself. Enjoy it. Why not? Like if you're not gonna check boxes off your to-do list, why not enjoy this time of year? You know, even if you're alone, even if it's not your favorite time of year, and it's kind of a yearly reminder of the bad stuff. Why not create opportunities for yourself to pamper yourself? You might as well enjoy it, you know? So yeah, I think that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great couple weeks and a happy new year and happy holidays, all that great stuff. All right, take care.